Can't see a damn thing if it ain't guap.
What's up, guys? It's me, Zen, here today on Between Innings to do an overrated, underrated video, wide receiver edition. So, I'm going to go over two overrated receivers in my opinion, two properly rated receivers, and two underrated receivers. So, I'm talking about, generally the NFL fan base, they overrate them, whatever. People say they're really good, but they're not, then they're overrated. So, my first receiver I'm going to talk about is Cooper Kupp. I think he is properly rated. One of my favorite players, because I'm a Rams fan. This is just because Drew Brees is one of my favorite players. And I just recorded a Thanksgiving video before this, and the Saints play. But Cooper Kupp, I think, is properly rated. I don't think anyone underrates him, says he's bad. I don't think anyone overrates him. So I'm going to say he's properly rated. He's been doing really good this season. 1,141 yards, 85 receptions for 116 targets, 10 touchdowns. So he's leading the league in touchdowns, yards, and receptions. He's set to break NFL records right now if he can keep up the really good pace, and he should, because the NFL now has 17 games. So with that extra game, he should definitely beat some records the pace he's at. Then I'm going to say for one of my underrated receivers, Jamar Chase. I think people still underrate him. Right now, on the receiving stats on ESPN, they have him at number 5. This is based on yards. But he's been doing really good for a rookie receiver. That's why I say he's underrated, because he's a rookie and he's putting up top 5 receiver stats right now. 835 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's, I think, 3rd in the league. 44 receptions for 73 targets. Playing awesome. Really good. I honestly think he's Offensive Rookie of the Year if it's not Mac Jones. Hold on. Sorry, I just needed Snickers right there. I'm sorry. But, yeah, he's just really good. He also did that stats not playing in one game. He was only playing 9. Everyone else played 10. I don't know. I don't think that's because of the bye. He might have been injured, but I don't know if that's because of the bye. But he's number 5 on this list, having only played 9 games. Tyreek Hill, 1 spot above him, only has 20 more yards, and he's played in 1 more game. So that shows he's going to be a threat in the years to come, and I think he's going to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. So I say he's underrated. Then Terry McLaurin, sadly, one of my favorite players. Actually, I'm going to say he's underrated. I was going to say overrated because he hasn't been putting up any stats. He's on my fantasy team. This is one of my favorite. I picked him, and I was like, oh, he's going to ball out. But he hasn't. Every week, I'm like, he's going to do good, and then we'll get 8 points, and that will make me lose the game because I only needed 10 more. He couldn't give me 18. He only got me 8. And he does that consistently. So he kind of annoys me all the time, even though he's still one of my favorite players to watch. But the reason he's at number 17 on this list is because he doesn't get any targets, really, in my opinion. I'll look at a game, and he'll be open so much, and they won't throw to him. He's the number 1 receiver on the team, and they just won't throw to him. So I honestly say he's underrated. I don't think people talk about him enough. I think he's really good. Going to be one of the best in the next couple of years if you can get a quarterback who actually throws the ball to him. Then my next... Sorry, hold on. I'm going to say... Deebo Samuel, properly rated. Been playing really good. I don't think anyone's saying he's God tier because he's not. And no one's saying he's trash, which he's not. Really good receiver. He has the 2nd most yards in the league, 979 yards. 5 touchdowns, though, so he needs a little bit more there. 54 receptions, 86 targets. So he has about 30. He has exactly 30 less targets than Cup, and almost exactly 30 less receptions. So same catch rate basically. Averages 18.1 per catch, which is one of the best in the league. Let me see. Yeah, that has him at number 4. But yeah, he's playing really good. And I would say that people don't over or underrate him. He's my second properly rated. And then for my overrated, it's just so hard because there's not really anyone that I can think of that's overrated on here. I'm going to say DK Metcalf. Yeah. Right now, he's probably overrated, but the last couple of seasons, I think he's overrated, especially the last season. Definitely not a top 10 receiver, in my opinion, anymore. He might have been beginning of the season or last season. But even then, I was skeptical about putting him in the top 10 last year. Has 606 yards, 9 touchdowns. I think that's the touchdown. Oh, no, he has 8 touchdowns, sorry. 42 receptions for 64 targets, so he's not even getting targeted that much. I know that Russell Wilson's out, but I just feel like so many people are like, oh my gosh, he's so good, like in Madden. Yeah, I play Madden. He got a 94 overall, or 93 overall most feared card. Like, he's not that good right now to be getting those cards, but I'm not surprised because everyone loves him. He's always in the media, but nah, I think he's overrated. And then my last overrated, is DeAndre Hopkins. Sheesh. Only has 486 yards so far, 35 receptions for 49 targets. He does have 7 touchdowns, but come on, he is one of my favorite players. That's so crazy to see, so I would say he's overrated because people still talk it, even I, until now seeing this, would say, oh, he's a top 5 receiver, and, list your top 5. I'll be like, Tyreek, Devontae, Stephon, but he's down all the way on the yards list at, I lost his name, at number 40. So, yeah, I'm going to put him at overrated. This receiver edition is hard because I can't think of really any overrated people. A lot of these dudes are really good. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. You should see I'm recording another 2 videos after this. I don't know what they're going to be about, but yeah, sorry for the lack of uploads lately. You should be seeing this video after I just did a Thanksgiving review video. But yeah, that's it. Peace.
I can't see a damn thing if it ain't what